Hello everyone, this is Phenix Animator.
Hi, I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And this is Agrarian Skies by Jaded Cat, episode 36. And I have a contract with Minecraft Squid World Corporation to paint a squid head that they built. And there it is. It looks so sad. A nice, big, giant squid head for the squid aquarium. But I hear that you have something for us there, Froggy?
I do. I am going to come in here to my ME system and I am going to build a tesseract. I decided that I would go ahead and do this episode because, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Why is that blanking out? I don't know. But anyway, I guess I don't have any of the... Now it's... Oh. Whatever. Okay. It's freaking me out because of the blanking. On this tesseract, we need Tinker's Alloy, silver, or bronze. Bronze or Tinker's Alloy. And then we need silver around the inside. And then what we need inside the center here is the tesseract frame. And it needs to be full of resonant ender. So we need to make the frame and fill it up with resonant ender. So we're going to need a lot of ender pearls. But to make the frame, we're going to need Enderium ingots. We're going to need hardened glass, a diamond, and let's see if we have all of those parts. Aha, we do. That's fabulous. Okay, let's see how far we can get with this, because you need, well, I only got one. So, what do we need? We need Enderium ingots. So to make Enderium ingots, let's just type in Enderium here. Enderium ingots, okay, Enderium, where is it, the Enderium ingot at? There it is, Enderium ingot, here we go. So to make the Enderium ingot, we need Enderium blend and we need pyrotheum dust. So Enderium blend. What do we need? We need pulverized tin and pulverized shiny metal. But we need resonant ender buckets. So if I click this, I will show that I have only one, because there's only one bucket there. So I've got obviously the tin and the shiny metal. So what do we need? We need some ender buckets. So what I'm going to do here is pull out a bunch of oh boy, I'm using my ender pearls big time here. I'm going to pull out a bunch of the ender pearls, and let me get some buckets here. Let me think. I want to get, I have one, so I at least need 5 more. That will give me 3, so I need 2 more. So, because I want to make several of these frames. So I have 1, and you really need 2 for each thing you're doing. But I want to place this in a couple of different locations. So I want to make actually at least 6 of them. So if I need to make 6 of them, then this, let's see, let's add this. That makes 4 Enderium blends, and that will give me 8 ingots. So that will give me 2. So I need 2 more. Is my adding right? If I get 2 more, that'll give me 12. Because I had, this will give me 4. And I have 4 in there. So that'll give me 12. So let's make 2 more. And then we need to make some liquid to fill them up. Back, well, goodness, I'm turned around. I moved all of my, I had all those over here in this area somewhere. Jeez, I took everything down. I can't even tell where it was. Somewhere, oh, here we go. It was, all of these machines was like crammed around all over here. So now they're all nice and lined up over here. So if I go into the induction smelter, I have already 16 pyrotheum dust in here. And that's going to make my Enderium blend. So if I go into the magma crucible and I start cooking up my magma, well, not my magma, my ender pearls, I believe 16 of them should fill up 4 buckets. Because let me go ahead and put the bucket in here. And that's 1, 2, oh. That's going to end up doing like 4 buckets. Now, what was it that we needed for the frame? Instead of putting that frame in there, let's actually pull that up. A tesseract frame full. I need 1,000 millibuckets. Okay, so how many do I have? I have 2,000. So that will give me 2 frames. So we'll go ahead and plop that one in there. And okay, it's just taking a minute. Scared me there for a minute. So that'll give me 2 frames. So if I look over here, that gave me 2 buckets and 2 frames. So that's pretty much what 16 ender pearls will give you, 2 buckets and 2 frames, which is really actually perfect because that's pretty much what it takes. So there's my 1 frame. So let me go back up here and make some blend. We'll pop these buckets into our system, and that way I can pull out all 3 of those buckets. So now I have 12. Let me get the other that I have in here already. Not SD. There we go. There's the 4 I have in there already. So that'll give me 16. So we'll take this downstairs. Lots of different little parts and things that you got to do. That's the reason why most of the time I don't do this on screen. Because there's so... Ah, there we go. I'm back. That's just crazy. So, as I was saying, there's a lot of different things that you have to do. You have to make the pyrotheum dust, which I've already, I'd already made that. So I had extra. I went ahead and cooked up some more coal to get some more sulfur, because if you've been following along, I've been having trouble with sulfur. So there's the 4. That'll give me the 2. So let me go ahead and go upstairs and make another. You know what I should do is make more buckets. Let me grab a couple more buckets here. 2 more buckets. There we go. 2 more buckets. Fabulous. That should be all done. Well, since I'm down here, I might as well go ahead and grab a few more of these. There we go. Let's make another frame. That's right. There we go. Frame. And I'm short on the Enderium, which I knew about, so I'll put those in there. So now there's that, and I want to make 4. There we go. We got all 4 of them. So now let's put this full frame in here and go fill up these other 3 frames. And I have 3,000 in here right now, and it takes 1,000, so I have all that I need in here. And this takes quite a few seconds to finish up this. I'm going to go ahead, pull these out. Oh, we still have 8 pyrotheum dust. That's good. I'm going through the pyrotheum dust like crazy. It's nuts. So that was 2, so we can go back up while that's filling up, and we can go ahead and make this other frame. So one more time with the tests. Not tests, just tests. Okay, so now when I do this, I should be able to make an entire tesseract, because I obviously have my bronze and my silver in my A system. So now I can click, now this is an actual tesseract, and so let's get two of them. One is going to be the central that you put a memory to it, which I'm going to do in just a minute. And the other one is going to be where I need this energy to go to. And this system right here probably is going to be one of them. That I'm going to send it to this resident energy cell, which you can see is still pretty full, and I've used it quite a bit. But the other one, I'm going to, the main one will be over here. I'm going to set up right here on here to be the main one right here. That'll be drawing directly from the big reactor here. And let's check on the big reactor and see what it's, oh, it definitely needs to be dumped. So let's go ahead and eject that so that that can fill back up. And let's go over here and go ahead and pull the waste out. I have 24 yellow rhodium ingots in there right now, so I'll need to soon put some more in there, but it's doing pretty good. So I've lost my train here of, okay, I have two tesseracts. I have tesseract frames, so I need to put this frame in here. And let's go downstairs and get the other one. Did we have another one? Yes, we did. I thought so. So that wasn't too bad in using the ender pearls. But it does take quite a bit. It takes a couple of stacks. So we'll plop that one in the system. And now we can pull out our other two. So that's fabulous. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this stuff back into the system. And we have 4 tesseracts. Yay! So how are you doing with your little squid contract?
Well, I have the front of the squid face done. It's looking good. It's looking good. I've got 4 different colors here. I've got my dark blue, I've got light blue, and then I've got almost like a light teal, maybe, on what ends up being a light tealish on the stone. As you can see, it's dark blue, light blue, and then lighter blue. But that's what it ends up looking like on here. So I need to do some more before it will be finished. I'm working on the top of the squid head now. So.
Oh, so you're going to be going all the way around then?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Yep. So I'm going to be doing all the way around and top and bottoms.
Now wait a minute. Is that like a whole inside? Oh, entranceway to the squid world?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wow, that is really cool.
Yep.
That is really
I like it. It's looking good.
And while he's finishing up on that, I'm going to go ahead and do this quest, although I do want to show the activation of the tesseract. Let me come out of here. As I said, I was going to place the tesseract here by the reactor, so I've got the tesseract here. If you look on Wayla, the frequency is -1 because I haven't set the frequency yet, which is important to do. But it says that it will receive items, fluid, and energy. That's the wonderful thing about tesseracts. You can move all of your stuff around wirelessly. So come in here, and the device number on this one that I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and start with 1. And so just set the frequency. So now it's set. Now it says frequency 1. So if I come out of here, now it says frequency 1 instead of -1. I'm the owner, obviously. That's why it says Froggy Lumpy. Now down here, let me just click 1 because I'm going to call this, I'm going to name it. I'm going to name it Reactor Reactor energy, I think. Yeah, reactor energy. Okay. Now, when you save the frequency here, you can also delete it. So I'm going to save the frequency. So now it's showing reactor energy. And check out the Limderium. That's so cool. Okay, so now this one is all set up. So now I can come back over here, and instead of swapping out, which I actually only did once, instead of swapping out my AE system, now I can feed my AE system constantly by taking, I'm going to go ahead and take this one back up, because I am going to place that somewhere else. Now I can place this tesseract here and feed this. So let me make sure that this, yes it is, it's receiving energy from the tesseract, and it's draining right now. So why is that? Oh, well, that would be because I need to put in here what frequency, what device do I want to activate. Well, I want to activate device number 1 because that is just energy. So now it's activated. Now let's make sure the configuration is correct. Okay, this needs to be receiving. There's the item send and receive, there's the fluid send and receive, and here's the energy mode send and receive. So this needs to be receiving fluid, no, energy, no, I blocked that, there we go, no, receive only. Now we so now it's receiving. It'll say all. This I can block, and this I can block, because I don't want items. And you know what? I'm going to change this to all, because it's going to end up being that. So all I have to do is come in here and change the frequency when I set up an all tesseract. So all I have to do is change the frequency number up here, but right now I'm asking it to pull from the reactor energy, and so now it's receiving the energy. So if I look over here, this, I'm hoping, no, it's still going down. It's not giving fast enough input. Input is as high as it can be. Oh, that's not good. It's pulling, the ME system is pulling faster than this is. You know what? Let me make sure my configuration is sending. That makes a real big difference. Check this. Aha! No? Receive only mode. There we go. Okay, so now this needs to be send only mode. And I am going to block the rest of these things, because this one is energy only. So this is now sending. So if I come in here to the actual reactor, let me get rid of my NEI. There we go, the reactor is draining. That's what I wanted to see. Since it's draining, that means that that the tesseract is pulling it. That's good. So now let's go back up here and check this. I'm supposed to be doing this piston quest, and okay, so that's on C. Oh, wrong one. Ah, perfect. Look at there. It's full. Fabulous. That's what I want to see. Then if the reactor drains, then it will drain from the resonant energy cell. So if I look and see the resonant energy cell is down, then I know that I've got a problem with my reactor. So there we go. All set. I like the looks of that. Let's go ahead and plug up our wall, and let's get back into the AE system here. And we need to make some pistons. So let me go ahead and put this in here, because I'm gonna want to pull, actually, let me come out of here and put, I'm just going to plop these things in here for right now, because I want to be able to pull all of these pistons, which is stupid because I think I only need 100. So I'm going overboard here, I'm sure. I don't need that much space. Let's look. For the hoarding. Pistons. Yes, I only need 100. That's only going to be 2 stacks. That's very easy. Okay, piston. Piston. I've got 3. Let me turn on my NEI back again. There we go. Okay, so piston again. There we go. Piston. Fabulous. Alright, I think I'm going to make aluminum pistons. I'm not sure how much aluminum I've got, though. Let's just see how many I'm able to make. 15. Well, that didn't last long, did it? So let's get... the reason is because of my aluminum blocks. So let's just clear this. And we'll make some aluminum. And I want to shift click because I only want a couple of stacks of aluminum. I don't want a huge amount. Although it is the AE system and it will... Yeah, so you know what? Let's go ahead and make a bunch. There we go. Okay, let's get all this back up into the system. There we go. And again with the piston. Here we go. Let's see how many we get now. 20. Okay, because we ran out of redstone. Oh well, I'm just batting 1,000 here, aren't I? Oh, wait a second. Don't. Now I'm out of wood. Okay, so wood. Well, I thought I would, have this done in a jiffy, but obviously it's not. Okay, so I have more than 100 here, and I know that I'm going to need pistons because I'm constantly needing pistons, so I'm not worried about the fact that I have more than I need. So let's go into our quest book, and I can do a manual submit, and there we go. We have pistons, claim reward, and I get a heart. So the mechanical one requires more components for creating the cart army. Fetch pistons or prepare for the cart wars. Okay, that's... Now we have opened up... okay, we need 1,000 sticky pistons, and we need 100 tinker alloy. I shouldn't have put that heart in there, probably. So, that will be probably my next quest. So, let's check with Phenix and see if he's finished, and we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up.
I'm
gonna go out here and look.
Not. This is gonna have to be finished off camera. But
that's fine, but from my angle, it looks really cool.
Yep, I've got the front and the top of the squid done.
Oh, that looks good.
So I'm just working on the sides right now, and I'll work on the other sides, and I'll have those all ready by the next one.
That looks really cool. I'm going to fly over here and stand on top of your little squid to say goodbye.
Sounds good.
You want to join me?
Sure.
That's cool. I like it. Looks good. Very nice job. That looks really good. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. We will see next episode what this squid looks like in totalness, because I'm sure he'll have it finished painted by then. And I'll check on my Tesseracts to make sure that's all set up on my other places, and Just to let you guys see where I've placed my other test racks and set the systems up for that. I'm going to now, since I have a test rack, set my well, I have to move my view here. There we go. That's my blaze farm, or my auto spawner, I should say. I'm going to put blaze in there first, because I seriously need my blaze rods. So, I'm looking at the back of you. There we go.
Hello.
Okay, signing off. Froggy Lumpy, bye.
I'm Phenix Animator.
Have a great day.
See you all later.